안녕하세요. 안착희입니다. 다시 만나서 반갑습니다. Well, welcome to Let's Speak Korean. 지승현 선생님, it seems, is all ready to guide us through some more useful Korean expressions. Let's say hello. 안녕하세요, 선생님.
안녕하세요. 안녕하세요. 지승현입니다. 다시 만나서 반가워요. Please join us in this lesson.
In our last lesson, we learned how to come up with reported speech expressions to relay what someone has said to another person. Let's go for a quick review now. 오늘 제주도에 있는 친구가 전화를 했어요.
Oh, really?
그런데 그 친구가 곧 결혼한다고 해요.
언제쯤 결혼한다고 해요?
다음 달에 한다고 해요.
Wow, who's the lucky man?
Well, she says that he's a friend way back from primary school.
Really? I wonder if it was the first love at first sight.
Well, I'll have to find out for you.
Okay.
All right. Well, then in this edition, we're going to learn how to come up with reported speech expressions which contain a noun in them. Let's go to the clip to find out what's in store.
이수지 씨, 방금 이수지 씨 찾는 전화가 왔어요.
누구라고 해요?
마이클 찬 씨라고 했어요.
아, 마이클 씨가 전화했군요. 마이클 씨가 뭐라고 했어요?
그냥 다시 전화하겠다고 했어요. 그런데 마이클 씨가 누구예요?
네, 싱가포르에서 온 친구예요. 여기서 한국어를 배우고 있는 학생이에요.
Suji returns to her office and is told by her co-worker that a person called Michael Chan called. Suji asks her colleague what Michael said and is told that he said he would call again. The co-worker asks Suji who Michael is and Suji tells him all about Michael. Well then, let's get a check of the expression in this lesson. We'll learn how to come up with the reported speech for statements that contain nouns in them. All we have to do is attach 이라고 하다 or 라고 하다 after the noun. Before we start practicing the full expressions, here are some simple phrases that we'll need to learn them. Please repeat after 선생님.
좋아하는 과목이 영어다. 좋아하는 과목이 영어다. 전화한 사람이 학교 친구다. 전화한 사람이 학교 친구다. 만난 곳이 백화점이다. 만난 곳이 백화점이다. 생일이 12월이다. 생일이 12월이다.
All right, now let's go to the clip again to find out how the phrase 라고 하다 is used. Let's watch.
누구라고 해요?
마이클 찬 씨라고 했어요.
마이클 씨가 뭐라고 했어요?
When Suji's colleague tells her that someone just called for her, Suji asks who it was that called her. How does she say this in Korean?
누구라고 해요?
Her colleague tells her that it was a person named Michael Chan. How did he say this?
마이클 찬 씨라고 했어요.
We're looking at some examples of reported speech which includes nouns in them. Did you notice the difference between the expressions that we're looking at now and the expressions that we learned in our last lesson? Well, let's ask 선생님 to give us a fuller explanation.
When we need to turn a statement with nouns into a reported speech, we have to attach either 라고 or 이라고 after the noun. And of course, when the noun ends in a consonant, we have to add 이라고. And when it ends in a vowel sound, we have to use the expression 라고. As you can see here, we attach the expression 라고 to the noun to turn the statement into reported speech. 좋아하는 과목이 영어다. It becomes 좋아하는 과목이 영어라고 해요. 전화한 사람이 학교 친구다. This sentence becomes 전화한 사람이 학교 친구라고 해요. 만난 곳이 백화점이다. becomes 만난 곳이 백화점이라고 해요. And the sentence 생일이 12월이다. becomes 생일이 12월이라고 해요.
So that's how it works. All right, 선생님, what about the past and future tenses? Do we apply the same rule that we use for adjective and verb stems that we learned in our last lesson?
Well, I'm afraid it's different. For the past tense, if the noun does not have a 받침, we have to attach the expression 였다고 하다. And there is a 받침, we use the expression 이었다고 하다. Okay? And we've already learned that the past tense of 이다 is 였다 or 이었다. So it should be difficult for you to grasp. And as for the future tense, regardless of whether there is a 받침 or not in the noun, we attach the expression 일 거라고 하다 when we want to come up with the guess about something.
So we have to remember that there is only one future tense expression for statements with nouns in them. All right then, let's take a look at some more examples.
약속 시간이 3시였다고 해요. 어제 만난 곳이 백화점이었다고 해요. 수지 씨의 생일이 12월일 거라고 했어요.
Time for some extra expressions. Now, Suji steps into her office and her co-worker tells her that someone just called for her. How did he say this?
방금 이수지 씨 찾는 전화가 왔어요.
Now, the word 방금 here means just. So, somebody just called for Suji before she entered her office. Now, let's listen to 선생님 as she says this one more time.
방금 이수지 씨 찾는 전화가 왔어요. 방금 이수지 씨 찾는 전화가 왔어요.
It is time to wrap up what we have learned in this lesson. So let's go over the expressions one by one as we watch the clip once again.
방금 이수지 씨 찾는 전화가 왔어요.
방금 이수지 씨 찾는 전화가 왔어요.
누구라고 해요?
누구라고 해요?
마이클씨가 뭐라고 했어요?
마이클씨가 뭐라고 했어요?
그냥 다시 전화하겠다고 했어요.
그냥 다시 전화하겠다고 했어요.
여기서 한국어를 배우고 있는 학생이에요.
여기서 한국어를 배우고 있는 학생이에요.
Here is another chance to go over the expressions. So this time, please try to memorize them.
이수지 씨, 방금 이수지 씨 찾는 전화가 왔어요.
누구라고 해요?
마이클 찬 씨라고 했어요.
아, 마이클씨가 전화했군요. 마이클씨가 뭐라고 했어요?
그냥 다시 전화하겠다고 했어요. 그런데 마이클 씨가 누구예요?
네, 싱가포르에서 온 친구예요. 여기서 한국어를 배우고 있는 학생이에요.
This is the section in our lesson where we learn some accurate Korean pronunciations. In this lesson, we are going to turn our attention to the 받침 sound 시옷 and what happens when vowel and consonant sounds follow after it. Let's listen to 선생님's explanation.
When the 받침 sound 시옷 is followed by a vowel sound, the 받침 sound carries on to the vowel sound to be pronounced as the first sound of the following letter. And if consonant other than niun and mium follow, they become tension sound. For instance, in the case of the word 맛이, the word 맛 is followed by the particle 이 and is read as 맛이. And for the word 옷감, the word 옷 is followed by the word 감 and pronounced as 옷감.
Let's take a look at some more examples within complete sentences. Please follow along.
음식 맛이 좋아요. 음식 맛이 좋아요. 옷을 입어보세요. 옷을 입어보세요. 옷감을 사왔어요. 옷감을 사왔어요. 촛불을 켭시다. 촛불을 켭시다. 신발을 벗지 마세요. 신발을 벗지 마세요.
We have to say our goodbyes for this edition of Let's Speak Korean. In this lesson, we learned how to turn statements with nouns in them into the reported speech. Let's get a quick review before we go. 선생님이 좋아하는 계절이 언제라고 하셨어요?
겨울이라고 했어요. 겨울에는 스키를 타니까 좋아요.
그리고 선생님 생일이 12월이라고 하셨죠?
네, 맞아요. 그래서 겨울을 더 좋아해요.
I see. Well, that is all the time I'm afraid that we have for this lesson. So until next time, keep practicing your Korean and we'll see you then. 안녕히 계세요.